As students in Chico, we are constantly surrounded by people who are passionately interested in the arts. Young people use art on their walls, the music they listen to, and the clothes they wear to express and identify their specific passions. For my project, I interviewed 3 artists and chose to analyze the relevance of art in youth culture and what inspires them to create and distribute their art. Miguel Alvarez is a communication and graphic design major who began developing film when he was young and now practices digital photography. Alex Wanacott is a graphic design student and artist who works mostly in abstract and surrealist paintings. He is also creator of his own art collective and clothing line called Tasty Threads. Jake Russell is a music industry and technology major who produces his own electronic music as well as DJs for KCSC campus radio and local venues such as the El Rey. Talking to 3 artists who work in different mediums made me curious as to why they each chose the agencies of photography, painting, and music to express themselves.
I honestly don't even remember. It was so long ago. I just remember stumbling on some pictures that I really liked, and I felt like photography, I don't know, it's a good way of capturing something that people can relate to because it's real and it's not abstract like painting or something which you can still relate to, but photography, it's like it's a picture of something, people know that was there once. It's an actual thing. It's like tangible.
I guess I started art when I was about probably like 5 or 6, and then just since then been like drawing my whole life. I've always been into it. I've taken art every year in class that I could up until high school. Expression, like different feelings and emotion really get me to like paint and get me like really encouraged to work on something. So that's like a huge part for me. Like when I'm looking at another piece of art, I need to see that feeling or emotion in order to get inspired.
When I was a 4th grader, my mom made the decision to either put me in Boy Scouts or enroll me in band, and she chose band. And I don't really know what her motivation was, but I'm glad she did, because ever since 4th grade I played saxophone, and through high school I played in jazz band and orchestra, picked up the string bass, and I've been playing music ever since 4th grade. In terms of genre, I would say right now my big focus is not necessarily EDM, electronic dance music, more intellectual dance music, if that makes sense. Basically what it's saying is that you're focusing more on the melodic side than just like that hard-hitting, pulsing feel where it's easier to dance to. But with IDM, I want it to be something you can really listen to and appreciate instead of just dance on it.
Each artist described wanting to evoke an emotional response from their audience, so I wondered who their target audience was and what modes of distribution they used to reach them.
I've made a website and a Flickr for myself, but I don't really advertise myself that much. What I gain from publicizing myself a little bit is being able to show people the style of photography that I shoot in, and just see what they think of it, like get outside opinions on what directions I should go in.
Through the use of his website and other online photography communities such as Flickr, Miguel is able to distribute his work to other photographers to seek collaboration and constructive criticism. Jake also distributes his work on an online music site called SoundCloud, where he hopes it will reach other music lovers and expose them to new genres.
There are certain artists that made me, when I was younger, to explore outside the norm. Like I was really into Red Hot Chili Peppers and just very standard rock. And then there's certain bands that helped me broaden my horizons.
Jake seeks to broaden other students' musical horizons through his freeform radio show on KCSC Campus Radio, where he plays a variety of different genres and styles every Sunday between 4 and 6 p.m.
My intended audience would have to be probably college students for sure, but in all realisticness, probably people that are just down to open their mind, open for something new, want to evoke thought from looking at art. That's what I really go for, and that's what I hope to attract. So Tasty is an art collective I started about 2 or 3 years ago. It's a combination of my art amongst some of my friends with a few professional artists helping me. And it's something I really want to use to help people get known through the artwork and through what they love. in order to promote this art collective, I make a bunch of wristbands, paintings, T-shirts. Those probably T-shirts are my biggest way of getting known, but I actually do a lot of street art too, some tagging, some wheat pasting. That gets the name out hardcore.
Through these interviews, I've come to realize that no matter what the medium, whether it's photography, painting, or music, young people will always find a way to express, identify, and connect themselves through art.